Hey guys, how's it going? So I've been in Budapest for the last 3 days now. So yeah, finally away from Italy. I mean, Italy was great, but I don't know, just being stuck there didn't really feel good, and definitely nicer to have a bit of a change. But yeah, Budapest is incredible, such a nice city to be in, and yeah, honestly, I only have good things to say about this place. So let's get started with its biggest selling point, which I think is it's the price. Like everything is really cheap here. So most of the places I've been so far, so France, Spain, Portugal, and Italy, for the most part, everything was pretty expensive there compared to like Canada, for example. Well, Montreal at least, with a few exceptions. But here, everything is just so much cheaper than in Canada. Yeah, for the most part. So it's definitely nice because, like, instead of being on a budget and having to cook your own meals and stuff, you can actually go out to eat like every meal and doesn't cost you a fortune. So here, like, it's like €6, which is like $9 or $10 Canadian dollars. You can get a incredible like full meal, and like it's good quality stuff, a lot of meat, and yeah, it's really filling. And yeah, that's not the only good thing about here though. Also, like the architecture is really amazing. Like, okay, so Budapest is separated by a river, okay, called the Danube River. Really large river, really beautiful. And on both sides of the city, there are a lot of iconic buildings. There are too many for me to name, so you'll have to look it up yourself if you want. But yeah, like wherever you look, like if you're near the coast, wherever you look, you're gonna see like a lot of the big buildings. And on the Buda side of the city, it's like really hilly, so you can see all the buildings there from anywhere. Yeah, and on the other hand, like if you're up there, you can see the whole other side of the city. So yeah, just really cool. And even though this like Hungary or Budapest may be considered more of like a poor place, like poorer than other European countries, like Western European countries, definitely doesn't feel that way. Because if anything, okay, let's sit down. Yeah, if anything, it actually feels more developed than like most parts of Italy, I'd say, except for maybe like Milan. I don't know, everything is just really beautiful here. It doesn't feel like sketchy or ghetto at all. If anything, it's much. The city is much nicer than most of the cities I've been in. Like all the streets are really wide. You don't feel like squashed in the city, probably because there's less people, and it's just really clean overall. And yeah, a lot of parks, public squares, and even like a lot of places to sit in like downtown area, which is definitely not true for most of the other European cities I've been in, where you you struggle just to find a seat. You always have to stand. But yeah, really cool. And also a lot of people speak English here. Well, I think everyone speaks at least some English, some better than others, but at least they try. I think maybe it's because of their language here. The Hungarian language is really strange, so no one can understand what they're saying. So yeah, so they have to learn English. Well, that's really cool. And yeah, just such an incredible city. I encourage everyone to come visit it. And oh yeah, also their public transport is pretty awesome. Not only it's cheap, like it's uh, around €1 in price, which is much cheaper than everywhere else. But yeah, there's like metro, tram, and bus, and
Hey, excuse me.
hey.
We're gonna play a game right here. Would you mind just moving to the side a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. Okay, so people told me to move to the side because they're gonna play a game. Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, by the way, the place here is called Margaret Island. I believe it's an artificial island made in the middle of the river, and it's really huge. It took me like more than 1 hour to walk through it all. And yeah, there's like everything here. There's like tennis fields, like biking paths. There's even a zoo with animals. I didn't show you guys because there were too many people there. It's pretty crowded. I think there are beaches. There's just everything here. Yeah, really awesome place. What were we talking about earlier? Oh yeah, the public transport. So it's 350 forints, which is like a bit more than €1. But the system is really efficient. Like the metro and the bus and the trams, they all come really often. Well, the bus, I don't know. I didn't take it, but the tram and metro are pretty good. And yeah, it's just, I can't think of anything that's negative about this place. It's just so awesome. Yeah, the food is really great too. Yeah, so yeah, hope you guys will come here one day and have as much fun as I did.